We literally fought battles on the last positions defending the city. When those collapsed, the city was almost like open now. And so we're all these axes of attack of Kurds are now like converging into the city, and we're going to meet in the center. We're very conscious that there's no American conventional forces here. All the special forces guys, and there's about 70 of us, we're all dressed like, we're in old, the American BDUs, which is what the Kurds wear, the same thing. Yeah. So we're dressed like them. We have no patches. We have Kurdish scarves on. We all have mustaches. So we look like Kurds. Imagine the liberation of Antwerp or Paris. Like, that's what it looked like. The street, I can't maneuver my vehicle because people are in the streets cheering everywhere. And there's a couple of instances where a guy with his daughter, he's cheering, he's clapping, and he sees me. He asked me in Arabic if I was a Kurd, and I said no, an American. And I said it in Kurdish, and he was Kurdish, and he just started crying. And I think I had an American flag in my pocket. I gave it to him. Then my CIA counterpart jumps out of his vehicle, comes over with a box, and he hands me 100 small, like, U.S. parade flags. Terry, pass these out. And he starts passing them out to all the American guys, and we're running to all these points in the intersection, passing out these American flags. So now there's literally like 1,000 people with flags all waving these little American flags.
Great optics.
He's like, come on, get in the vehicle. We're going to go to the next intersection. And we do this for a series of intersections. So if you're driving, as was a lot of the media, all you see are thousands of little American flags, and people cheering. Now, you haven't actually seen any Americans, but it feels like there must be a ton of Americans here. So that night, we made a decision to shave our mustaches and put on DCUs for the first time with patches and full regalia. It's a very conscious decision. And we're doing this for people to see us. Now we were doing things where we would see a bunch of journalists over there. We would be like, okay, let's do the thing we talked about. We'd start unloading the truck, and like one of the guys would be like, hey, put this over there. And they would hear the English and come running over like they got us. And we would act like, oh my gosh, they see us. And they would say, who are you? And we said, we're American paratroopers. And they're like, where did you come from? And then we would ask, where did you come from? And they would say, we came from the airfield. We're like, oh, we were at the governor's building. And if they said they were at the governor's building, we're like, well, we're at the airfield. We're telling everybody we can find there's 3,500 paratroopers in this city. So here's the deal. Everyone in this city knows secondhand that there are 3,500 paratroopers in the city. No one's actually seen them, but everyone knows it as a fact. My guidance to my ODAs was they all had sectors. We carved the city up into sectors. I told the teams, your mission is to drive up and down every single road and make sure everyone in this 600,000 personnel city, everyone needs to see an American once a day. That's your job. Make that happen. And they were like, got it.